Okay, this is going to be an advanced Algebra 2 lesson on completing the square. Okay, so basically, it says find the vertex form and find the vertex of the following. So what we want to do is a method called completing the square. Okay, and here's how you do that. First, you move this number to the other side. Okay, now, so basically you're going to move your number. All right. Now, if you have something in front of x, there's a number in front of x squared, take it out. And I'll show you how to do that. Show how to do that in a little bit. Okay. Then once you do that, okay, what you're going to do is divide the number in front of x by 2. Okay. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 40 divided by 2, which is 20. Now here's where that's going to end up going. You're going to put it inside like that. I'll show you what to do with that in a second and why. Okay. So 20 squared, all right, so 20, we're going to divide that number by 2, and then we're going to square it. Okay, so 20 squared is 400. That number gets moved over, all right, so 20 squared is 400. And what I want to do is put that number on both sides. Okay? So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do that. So it's going to be 490. Okay? Now, to simply get it back in vertex form, return your number. Okay? All right, so that's the completing the square process. To actually find the vertex form, I just have to bring this back. Okay, now, if we had a gigantic graph, my vertex here, remember, if I'm getting from solving the inside, that's negative 20, and that would be negative 490. Okay, now we never graphed that, but that's what the vertex form is, and that's what the vertex would be. Okay? All right, let's do another one. So what I want to do is I want to move this over to this side. I got x squared minus 24x. I'm going to take negative 24 and I'm going to divide it by 2. I'm going to get negative 12 with that. Now here's what that's going to be, x minus 12 squared. Okay, I then want to square the negative 12. Negative 12 squared is 144. So I'm going to put that on both sides. Okay, all right. So that's negative 56 plus 144. It's going to give me 88. Okay, now, here's why we can do this. Okay, if I were to actually factor that, all right, we talked about factor. All right, factors of 144, that would go into the negative 24 would be negative 12. So, and then I would take my box. We did this earlier in this unit. X squared minus 12x plus 144. All right, GCF is x. GCF is 12 of the minus. X, 12 of the minus. And what would that be? X minus 12, which is x minus 12 squared. So it's like a shortcut. It's like a math trick, okay? And the way it allows you to do it is balancing the equation. You don't affect anything, okay? Now, to get this in vertex form, just bring this 88 back. So my vertex is 12 and negative 88. Remember, we get this from solving the inside. Okay? All right. Now, let's say you have a number out front. Still, we want to move that 25. That 25 needs to be over there, so that's in good shape. Then what I want to do is I want to take out the x squared, the 5, from each of these terms. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to complete the square with this. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay? All right, so that's going to be x plus 2 squared. I then want to square the 2, which is 4. Now, here's probably the place where most people make their mistake. Because I multiplied by 5, in order to get a complete balance, I have to multiply that, so that's going to be 20. So I have to put 20 on the other side, which would give me 45. Okay? All right? And I move that 45 back. Leave the 5 squared. All right, that's 0. My vertex is still going to be negative 2, negative 45. Okay? All right? Let's do one more. Let's say I have this one. I want to move that negative 16, so I got 16 over here. I got 2x squared minus 10x blank. I want to take out the 2. Okay? All right? Then I'm going to do negative 5 divided by 2, which is negative 5 halves. Okay, so that's 2x minus 5 halves. Now I want to square it. Okay, simple rule when you square. Okay, that's going to be positive 25, positive 4. Okay, now what I want to do is when I got to multiply this first. So 2 times that would be 50 over 4. And that's what I'm going to put on this side. We talked about adding fractions before. You need a common denominator. So multiply by 4. That's going to be 64 plus 50 over 4. So that's going to be 114 over 4. Okay? And then to move that back, so my vertex form is this. Minus 5 halves squared minus 114 over 4. Okay? Equals 0. So my vertex is 5 halves. Negative 114 over 4. Okay? So you guys go ahead and try these 2. Okay, now, what we're going to do is we're going to add a piece. We're now going to make a graph and find the solutions. Remember, the solutions are where it crosses the x-axis. Okay? All right? So let's talk about how we do this. All right, I'd move that 45. So that's negative 45. I'm going to take negative 14 and divide it by 2. That's negative 7. Negative 7 squared is 49. So if I combine those, I would get positive 4. Okay? If I bring back the vertex form, this is what I have. So that's the vertex form. What's my vertex? 7, negative 4. It's my starting point. Okay, all right. Now, how do I make my graph? This is what we started the year doing. Okay, all right. So it's a squared, so negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, and 2. That's going to be 4, 1, 0, 1, and 4. Okay, so I want to solve the inside. That now becomes 7. There's nothing attached on the next part, so that's 8, and that's 9. Okay, that's 6 and 5. Okay, and then for the y's, what I want to do is subtract 4. So that's 0, negative 3, negative 4, negative 3, 0. Okay, so I got 5, 0, 6, negative 3, 8, negative 3, 9, 0. So here's my graph. Okay, so what are my solutions? Okay, my solutions are where it crosses the x-axis. I got a solution there at 5. You can even see it in the table. And I got a solution here at 9. So those are my solutions to this problem. Okay? All right. Ooh, let's do another one. We got a negative 2. I'm going to take out that negative 2. I got x squared plus 12x. I'm going to have this 64 over here. Okay? All right. So then what I want to do is take 12 divided by 2. I get 6, so that's this squared. 6 squared, so 12 divided by 2 is 6. 6 squared is 36. Okay? Now, what I want to do is I got to multiply this first. So that's going to be negative 72. That's what I'm going to put on that side. So 64 minus 72, I believe, is negative 8. Okay, so negative 72 plus 64 is negative 8. okay? And then to get this in vertex form, I want to bring this back, okay? So my vertex is -6, +8, so that would be here, okay? All right, now I want to find, got -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. I'm using quadratic. Okay, I solved the inside, that's -6. There's nothing inside, so that's -5, -4. This is -7, -8. What I want to do here is times -2 and then add 8. So that's -8 plus 8, which is 0. That's -2 plus 8, which is 6. That's going to be 8, 6, okay, and 0. So -8, 0, -7, 6, okay, -5, 6, -4, 0. There's my graph. Okay, so where's the solutions? Solutions would be at x equals -8 and x equals -4, okay? So basically we're able to take an equation that looks really complicated, write it in vertex form, and then find the solutions by doing some methods that we've had. Okay, let's do one more together. So what I want to do is move that 40, it's -40. I got 5x squared plus 30x. I would want to take out a 5, I got x squared plus 6x. Okay, then I want to do 6 divided by 2, which would give me 3. 3 squared is going to be 9. Okay, so what I want to multiply by on this other side, 5 times 9 is plus 45. So I want to do -40 plus 5, which is going to be 5. Okay, if I bring that back, here's my vertex form. Okay, so my vertex is -3, -5. -3 over, -5 down. Okay, so then I got my table. -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. 4, 1, 0, 1, 4. If I solve the inside, that's -3, -2, -1, -4, -5. Now what I want to do is times by 5 minus 5. Okay, so that's 4 times 5 is 20, minus 5 would be 15. 1 times 5 is 5, minus 5 would be 0. Okay, that times that would be -5. 1 times 5 is 5 with the 0. 4 times 5 is 20, would be 15. Okay, so -5 over 15 up, way up here. Okay, so that's 13, 14, 15. Okay, -4 over 0. Okay, -3, -5, got that. -2, 0. Okay, -1, 15, way up here. So real skinny U shape. Okay, all right, so what are my solutions? I got a crossing at -4, and I got a crossing at -2, and those are my solutions. Okay, so that's what completing the square is for. It's for the vertex form. It helps you find the vertex form, helps you make a graph, helps you find the solutions. Go ahead and pause your video and go ahead and try these, okay, to finish up.